but it also depends though. It depends on the subjects. What kind of subjects do you learn, right? Okay, let's say for example, English subject. If you don't want to do the homework, maybe what you can do is just, like
speak to each other.
Talk, yeah, speak. You need to speak, you need to talk to more people. But having said that, doesn't mean that everybody can, everybody who can speak English, they can speak like correctly. Some people might say that, well, you don't need to know grammar to be able to speak English. Well, in a way, you don't need to learn grammar, but do you think that if you don't know the grammar, if you don't know the structure of the sentence, do you think that you will be able to speak like correctly? Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't really know how to speak correctly in correct English, right? So like I said, it depends on the subject. Yeah, you can speak English just the way that you hear other people speak, and you just remember whatever the way they speak. But when it comes to yourself to speak up, you probably don't know, you really don't know how to, like switch the sentence. You just keep repeating the same sentence that you have heard before, right? And sometimes when you hear the foreigners speak in different way of English, you just like get stuck because you don't really know what that's supposed to mean, right? So when you learn grammar and you know grammar very well, then it's fine. It's just like you can understand, you can speak like fluently, naturally, and professionally, right? So
Yeah.
sometimes theory and practically it has to come together with some subjects that you don't have to do in theory, but just practically, right? Do you think so?
Yep.
So let's summarize.
So my whole team is present about teacher should not give us any homework completely, and I think it's good for some lesson that don't give us homework, like could I say that it's about some kinds of subject that good, that it will be better that if teachers don't give us homework and do some kinds of activity for a point, for a score. But some of teachers, it's about some of teachers too, that some of teachers like love to give students homework because I don't know, but they just love to give us homework, a lot of homework.
Enjoy.
It make some of students that like students that have at least time to do a lot of things in one day. So I summarize that it's about your time say it's about responsibility, it's about subject, and it's about the teachers. So yeah, and that's it.
Right. Okay.
Maybe me, right? Maybe
Okay.
like I have to like summarize what I understand like in the whole like right?
No, you just summarize for your team, and then I will pick somebody to summarize the whole thing, and I will also would like to ask some questions as well
Can
for
I,
both teams.
I want to like summarize the whole thing. Like,
Oh, you want to?
can,
Okay.
can you shoot like the other guys?
So that has to be your team leader. Pick somebody to summarize in your own team. Keep room, right?
Yes.
Or if you want to do it, or you who is in your team other than Pijun is Nong Time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to pick Nong Time to summarize for your team, or you want to do it yourself?
I will do it by myself.
Right.
Uh, in summary in my team, right?
Yeah.
Teacher that give the homework can be we can get many things in homework. Example for the evaluate to the teacher when they're teaching or evaluate ourselves, and some of homework, I think some of homework is not useless. It can give some can give the responsible, can give the anything to practice their self, and we can review the lesson by homework, because the homework is the teacher who give homework, they will think it before what they want to give homework, and that homework is the lesson that you learn. That's all.